Take a deep breath. Close your eyes for just a moment. Breathe in and out. Now ask yourself, when was the last time your breath felt truly free? Not forced, not shallow, not caught in the tightness of stress or congestion, but deep, smooth, and effortless, like a quiet river flowing through your chest. For centuries, one spice has whispered this promise into the kitchens, apothecaries, and sacred rituals of the world. Cardamom, not just a flavor but a breath of clarity, a gentle opener of airways, a forgotten guardian of respiratory ease. In the next 15 minutes, you'll discover how cardamom, this ancient, aromatic seed, may gently support clear breathing, calm inflammation, and reconnect you with the quiet rhythm of your own lungs. Not through force, but through fragrance. Not through chemicals, but through centuries of wisdom, now echoed by modern science. So let go of the day. Feel the weight of your body sink into your chair. Breathe in slowly through your nose. Hold it. And let it go through your mouth. Again. This is your invitation, not to fix, but to feel, to listen, to remember that sometimes healing begins with a single deep breath, scented with spice. Long before laboratories measured lung capacity or airflow, people listened with their hands, their noses, their intuition, and few plants whispered as softly, yet powerfully, as cardamom. Known as Elettaria in Ayurveda and habahan in Arabic traditions, cardamom has been revered for over 4,000 years. Ancient Egyptians chewed it not just for fresh breath but as a sacred offering to purify the spirit. In India, it was ground into paste for royal remedies, believed to clear kapha, the dosha linked to mucus, heaviness, and congestion. Across the Middle East, it was steeped in coffee not merely for taste, but to open the chest during long dessert nights. Cardamom was never just a spice. It was a messenger carrying prayers on its steam, bridging earth and breath. Its pods, small and emerald green, were seen as tiny vessels of clarity, holding within them the scent of mountain winds and monsoon rains. Imagine an old healer in Kerala, her fingers stained with turmeric, carefully splitting open a pod at dawn, or a Persian poet sipping cardamom-infused tea beneath a starlit sky, feeling his lungs expand like wings. These weren't acts of medicine alone, they were rituals of reverence. In Scandinavian folklore, cardamom traveled with Viking traders, not as cargo, but as a talisman against winter's breath, those damp, chest-heavy months when frost clung to the lungs. Even in traditional Chinese medicine, it was used to move qi in the middle burner, indirectly supporting lung function by easing digestive stagnation that can manifest as phlegm. Long before labs, people listened. And cardamom answered not with noise, but with stillness. Not with cure, but with space in the throat, in the chest, in the mind. Today, science is beginning to echo what tradition has long known. Elettaria cardamomum is rich in compounds like 18-cineol, also found in eucalyptus, which studies suggest may help relax airway, muscles, and reduce inflammation in the respiratory tract. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology found that cardamom extract demonstrated significant bronchodilatory effects in animal models, meaning it helped widen the airways, allowing for easier airflow. While human trials are still limited, researchers note its potential as a complementary support for respiratory comfort. Moreover, cardamom is a potent antioxidant, A 2021 review in phytotherapy research highlighted its ability to combat oxidative stress, a key factor in chronic respiratory conditions. Its essential oils may also support healthy mucus clearance, not by drying, but by promoting natural flow. Harvard-affiliated researchers have pointed to cardamom's anti-inflammatory properties, noting that its flavonoids and terpenes may help modulate cytokines molecules involved in the body's inflammatory response. This doesn't mean cardamom cures asthma or bronchitis, but studies suggest it may support easier, clearer breathing, especially when used as part of a holistic, mindful routine. Interestingly, a small 2020 pilot study from the University of Tehran observed that participants who consumed cardamom powder daily for 8 weeks showed improved pulmonary function tests, particularly in forced expiratory volume compared to the control group. Though preliminary, it adds to the growing body of evidence that aromatic spices can influence respiratory physiology. Importantly, these effects are subtle, gentle, like a breeze through an open window, not a storm, but a steady presence. And remember, this content is for educational purposes only. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Please consult your healthcare provider before using any herbal remedy, especially if you are pregnant, nursing, taking medication, or have a medical condition. To truly meet cardamom, you must slow down. Begin with whole green pods, never pre-ground. Their oils are volatile. Their magic fades in light and air. Gently crush 3 to 4 pods with the flat side of a knife or a mortar, just enough to crack them open, like unlocking a secret. Bring 1.5 cups of water to a soft boil, not a rolling boil, but a quiet simmer, like distant rain. Add the crushed pods. Let them steep for 10 minutes. Not just because science recommends it, but because your soul needs that pause. 10 minutes to sit, to breathe, to watch the steam curl upward like a prayer. Strain into a warm ceramic cup, never plastic. Hold it in both hands. Feel the warmth travel up your arms, into your chest. Now, add a drop of raw honey if you wish, not for sweetness, but for its soothing effect on the throat. A twist of lemon, only if your body asks for brightness. But never rush, never gulp. In Ayurvedic homes, this tea is sipped slowly at dawn or dusk times, when the veil between breath and spirit is thinnest. Some light a beeswax candle. Others whisper gratitude to the plant before the first sip. Not as superstition, but as acknowledgement. I see you. I honor your gift. In parts of the Arabian Peninsula, cardamom is still added to coffee, not just for aroma, but as an act of hospitality that also serves the guest's well-being, clearing the mind and opening the breath after a heavy meal. Even in modern Scandinavian kitchens, a pinch finds its way into morning buns, carrying ancestral memory in every bite. This isn't just a drink, it's a daily ceremony of breath. 10 minutes. 1 cup. A lifetime of congestion gently released. Let the aroma rise. Inhale deeply. Feel how your shoulders drop, how your ribs expand. This is cardamom not working on you, but with you. Cardamom is generally safe for most adults in culinary amounts, but as with any potent plant, respect is essential. Avoid high-dose supplementation if you're pregnant, especially in the first trimester, as it may stimulate uterine activity. Those with gallstones should also use caution, as cardamom can increase bile flow. And if you're on blood thinners like warfarin or SSRIs, consult your doctor, though rare. Interactions are possible due to its mild antiplatelet effects. Side effects are uncommon, but may include mild heartburn or allergic reactions in sensitive individuals. Always start small. 1 cup, once a day. Now, for synergy. Cardamom doesn't work alone, it thrives in community. Try it with ginger, a classic Ayurvedic duo that warms the lungs and moves stagnation. Or pair it with licorice root if you don't have high blood pressure. A combination studied at the University of Illinois for soothing throat and airway tissues. For deeper respiratory support, blend with peppermint. The menthol opens nasal passages, while cardamom calms deeper congestion. And yes, lemon balm can join too, not for breath, but for the nervous system. Because tight breath often begins in a tight mind. Researchers at the University of Maryland have noted that aromatic spices like cardamom may enhance the bioavailability of other botanicals when consumed together, acting as natural carriers that help active compounds reach deeper tissues. This is why traditional formulas rarely use single herbs in isolation. Also, consider pairing cardamom with turmeric and a pinch of black pepper, a trifecta that supports both respiratory and systemic inflammation. Just remember, more isn't always better. Synergy thrives on balance, not excess. Remember, nature is powerful. Honor her strength with respect. Use her gifts wisely, not as replacements for care, but as companions on your journey. Now, let your eyes close. Feel the cup still warm in your hands, or imagine it there. Breathe in, and as you do, picture the scent of cardamom rising green, citrusy, faintly smoky like a forest after rain. Let it fill your nose, your throat, your chest. With each inhale, feel your ribs expand, not forced, but naturally, like petals opening at dawn. With each exhale, imagine any tightness dissolving, like mist over still water. Now, bring your awareness to your lungs, not as organs, but as soft, living spaces, caves of breath lined with light. Feel the warmth of the tea spreading through you, like golden honey flowing through hidden channels. Notice any place that feels heavy, constricted, stuck. Don't fight it, just breathe into it. Let the cardamom's essence move there, gentle, patient, persistent. You are not trying to fix. You are simply making space. Hear the rain outside, the soft crackle of fire, the quiet hum of the lofi beat beneath it all. This is your sanctuary. Breathe in clarity. Breathe out resistance. Again, deeper. Your breath is your anchor. And cardamom, it's the wind that helps you sail. Now, imagine standing in a high-altitude garden in the western Ghats of India, where wild cardamom grows in the shade of banana leaves. The air is cool, damp, alive. You pluck a pod, crush it between your fingers. The scent rises sharp, sweet, ancient. It fills your lungs like a blessing. Stay here as long as you need. No rush. No goal. Just breath and spice and stillness. Let your body remember what it means to breathe without effort, to exist without tension. To be held by earth, by air, by this quiet moment. Cardamom, once treasured by pharaohs, poets, and healers, has returned to us not as a miracle, but as a whisper, a reminder that clear breathing begins not in the pharmacy, but in presence. in ritual, in the quiet act of steeping a pod and listening to what your body already knows. May the spirit of this spice wrap around you like a blanket woven from moonlight and stillness. May each breath feel a little freer, a little deeper, a little more like home. If cardamom brought you clarity tonight, wait until you meet the calm of lemon balm in our next video. How to use lemon balm for anxiety without side effects, a gentle ally for the mind, just as cardamom is for the breath. If this moment served you, share it with someone who carries tension in their chest or in their heart. Leave a comment below. What did you feel? Did your breath change? Your shoulders soften? Your thoughts slow? And don't forget to subscribe for more quiet revolutions where science meets soul. And every herb has a story. Thank you for breathing with us. Until next time, stay grounded, stay open, and keep listening to the whispers of the earth.